Hello and welcome. Today, the episode by episode review is going to be on the brilliant 7th Doctor story, Remembrance of the Daleks. How can I say this? This is action at its best. We have renegade Daleks and basically the Black Daleks, as I like to call them, because they are basically from Day of the Daleks, Planet of the Daleks onwards. So yes, let's take a dive into what this story is about. So basically, we go back to 1963. Yes, we go back to where the first Doctor began. Fantastic, brilliant. I love that way they've set that out. Turns out the first Doctor left the Hand of Omega behind when he was on his journey. Maybe that's where he come back from. You know, when he's walking towards the yard in Trotter's Lane. Maybe he's coming back from putting the Omega, Hand of Omega, in the casket, and he's just come back. So yes, carrying on with this one. So yes, Remembrance of the Daleks is basically some sort of invasion going on between two factions of Daleks, Imperials and the Renegades. And yeah, there's a full stage war going on in the streets of London. I'll go through the story properly now for you. Basically, Doctor and Ace land on Earth. Ace, as usual, likes her music, so she's got this ginormous radio thing, walking around with it. As it's 1963, you get a lot of odd looks, wouldn't you? They notice what looked like a TV detector van, but it's not. The Doctor goes and investigates. Ace complains she's hungry. She goes to the local cafe, meets a man there, who turns out to be a general. While that's going on, the Doctor is in the van looking at what's going on and why there's an interesting van on the block, and some obvious signals going on there. They both get a phone call, the general and this woman who's met the Doctor in this van, and it turns out that the general is with this team in the van. The Doctor gets Ace to get in the van. They drive to Trotter's Lane, find that there's an Imperial Dalek on the loose. We don't know that until the last minute, basically. We get a lot of stuff blowing up there, such as the Dalek blows up for once. You get the Doctor flying backwards, Ace using a Nitro 9. Yeah, there's a couple of good scenes there where the Doctor says you're dealing with not little green monsters, you're dealing with things in tin cans, I was going to say then, in polycarbonate armour. He's not a brigadier, he's what's his name again? Gilmore. And basically after that, they go and investigate all these things, and on the way to a place, the Doctor steals a van. One of the vans goes away, takes Ace, talks about the daleks, as Ace would say. Takes one turning, couple of wrong turning, misses a turning. Basically, the Doctor goes in the driving seat. Quite a funny scene. And they both carry on, go to this place. Halfway through the story, you get the Doctor going to a place where dead people go. I don't even know what the place is called, to be honest. Where the Hand of Omega is. takes his casket, leaves. There's another funny scene there where the guy collapses on the floor on the phone. He's talking to one of the vicars, and was quite confused because the vicar told him he's a oldish guy with white hair and a stick, and there's nothing to what he describes with Sylvester McCoy walking past him with the casket. He basically goes to the church, buries the casket. The vicar's blind, so you don't. Oops, sorry, fingers over the camera. Vicar's obviously blind, so you don't need people there walking around, do you, picking it up? So yes, bury it. He makes. Hopefully the Daleks find it, but the wrong Daleks find it at first. The Imperial Daleks find it. You got a brilliant first part where they go to the school, and the Daleks are using a transmat device. The Doctor tries to stop this transmat device, but before he tries to do that, he's got a Dalek going up the stairs after him. Fantastic scene, most memorable scene in classic Doctor Who with the 7th Doctor. After that, basically, I've just told you what happens. They go back down to this place. Rebuilds the transmat. Wants to talk to the Emperor, or the Supreme of the renegade Daleks, as I like to say. Finds him. Finds that it's Davros. Tries to confront him with unlimited rice pudding, etc., etc. Also, makes Davros angry. The Daleks, the renegade Daleks, basically take the hand of Omega, and they blow Skara up using it, which is a brilliant trap for Davros, because you basically can't go back there, but it's also a setup. So there's a brilliant scene where the ship explodes and you see this little pod just coming to the bottom of the screen, which is absolutely fantastic. So it shows you that Davros has escaped, but where's he gone? We don't find out until 2008. So yes, there's also a couple of good Big Finish stories that lead after this. I won't tell you them because I'll be doing a collection of Big Finish soon, hopefully. I've been saying I'll be doing them, but I keep getting more CDs. My collection of CDs at the moment is like that. So yes, carrying on with this though, brilliant ending to the story. You basically got this very upsetting story, I think, right at the end with the Dalek, the Supreme Dalek. He's got no use anymore. The Doctor tries to explain to him, tries to make him go away, but the Dalek's just confused out of his mind. The girl that's been used is out of her head. She screams because she's screaming her head off, basically, because she's connected with the Supreme Dalek, and in a way they're both screaming their heads off. This little girl is one of the pupils at Coal Hill School. We don't know much about her, to be honest, apart from she's this is only a child that can use the war setup, and it's hard to explain, really. We think she's Davros, she's not. I especially thought she was Davros at the beginning when we see her in a chair that looks like the bottom of the Supreme Dalek here. Fantastic story. We get the Imperials, Renegades factions, and it's the first time we have another Dalek called the Special Weapons Dalek. Comes in handy. Sometimes it's a bit pointless, to be honest, but it does come in handy, especially blowing doors up and trying to get into other bases. So yes, that's the story. 10 out of 10. Ben Aronovich was fantastic at writing this. This has got to be the best Dalek story, right after Genesis, Destiny. I know Resurrection is good. Revelation, that's very poor. I don't like Revelation. But Remembrance, fantastic. You've got Daleks in action again. They're there for a reason. And it's just a fantastic plot. If you haven't got this, then I don't know what the hell's the matter with you. You need to stop watching this video, or finish watching this video, go on Amazon, go and buy it, and give it a watch, because this is just a fantastic story. I'm over the moon with this story. This is one of my best Sylvester McCoy story. It's absolutely fantastic. One of the best Dalek stories ever told. I know Terry Nation didn't write it, but it's from someone else, and it's a fantastic story. So yes, go out there, buy this, and give it a watch and see what you think. This is me ending this, and subscribe for more videos. Hope you've enjoyed. Please comment, and see you in my next review, which will be the Daemons. Yes, John Pertwee, the Daemons. So goodbye.